Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Most women get with a man simply because they like him. Now, I know some people say, oh, they just like him. Yeah. Seriously, I'm going to tell you something now. Let's just be real with it. Women really ain't that complicated. They really ain't. A big problem that many men have is when men make them more complicated than they are. Now, I know some men think they're complicated, and I know some women like to act like they're complicated. No, they're not. They really ain't. If you understand, if you really look at them and get the perspective, and this especially the perspective that a truly select man has with women, they really just easy. Seriously. And the biggest thing is they get with the men they like. And if they don't like you, well, you ain't gonna get with them. It's that simple. Seriously, people make it too complicated, right? And what makes a woman like a man? Here's the beauty of it. It's not the same thing. That's why I always talk about a man looking for his tribe, because his tribe naturally likes him, right? Figure out what it is. Now, it does get deeper in terms of at another level on why they are like a particular man. And I do that like in on-demand videos. And I got some on-demand videos that get into it. When you look at their personality type and, DNA, imprint, and all of that, why they are like a particular man. But it's simply they like him, And it depends on what their tastes are, right? And it's not the same thing because, you got a bunch of guys who think, well, if they got money and status, a woman like a guy. No, if a man got money and status, they see him as a trick. I'm just going to be real with you. They see him as a trick. You might not like that word, but, the women might be on some acculturated prostitution stuff. If that's strictly why they like him. No, it's if a woman likes a man, it's going to be based on some physical factors and some emotional factors at the base. But then as she goes up in social class, then some social factors come in. Not status, but social factors, right? Now, like at the base, it's the physical thing. That's why I emphasize body game. That's why I say a man need to get in the best shape possible. And let's be real, looks matter. Here's the thing, though, with it. It's not a specific look. That's the biggest mistake you got a whole group of men make. They think there has to be a specific look. No, women like different things. Women like different things, different looks in a man. Yeah, some women like a square jaw. Some women like a round face dude. Some women like a dude with a thin face. Some women actually like a dude who would be considered ugly by everybody else. Physically. And that's just in the face. The body is different. Some women like slim dudes. Some women like muscular athletic dudes. Some women like stocky dudes. And I've known some women like big dudes. I remember I read something on IG. Some woman was talking about why she like a man with a little bit of a belly. She said she liked to cook. Oh, it just is some gay. Sometimes women, especially some of those women who like to cook, that's how they mark their territory. They'll put some food in that guy's stomach. But that's the woman's taste. That's just the physical thing. The emotional thing is very important for a woman too. She like the guy just because their personalities click. He might be funny. He might be real funny. She likes that guy who's real funny. But then another woman like that guy because the guy ain't really funny, but he real serious. But that's what she like, She might like a guy who's like easygoing. She might like a guy who's real dominant. She might like an argumentative guy. Seriously. But she likes him. And then, like I said, as you go up in social class, because you get some women, like one of the things social class plays a big role. Now, sometimes people can intertwine that with status, right? But It's more about the behavior of a social class. Like I said, the term hypergamy is put out there a little too much. True hypergamy is a woman going from a lower social class to a higher one. That's it. Most women, though, only a small percentage of women can do that, and those are usually women who are above average to extremely attractive, right? And really, the extremely attractive ones are the only ones who really succeed with it. You know, they usually those trophy type of women who can actually get that high paid dude, right? But that's true hypergamy. Most women, though, they stay within their social class. And it's not about the status of it, but it's more about the behavior. Any sociologist can corroborate what I'm saying. Every social class has a certain type of behavior to it. And see, when you talk about relating, women want a man they can relate to. So say the social class is more working class or something, and, you know, the fun things are having those backyard cookouts where, you know, Uncle Junior with the beer belly is, 1980s Jerry Curl is on the grill, like dancing and stuff. And, you know, they in the yard playing spades, got some beers and stuff out there. That's a social class thing. That's a behavior thing. Or, you know, they might be more bougie, more upper class and everything. You know, they want to, you know, sit around and everybody acts nice and prim and proper and everything, right? But she'll like the guy because that's in her social class. Seriously, pay attention to that. I really need to get into social, as a tangent, I need to get into social class more. And not just for the men, the women. You know, a lot of women think they're going to move up in the world or try to, talking about they want a rich man or something like that. I'm like, if your ass ain't hot, give it up. Seriously, to even try, you need to be in the same social class as that man. Then you have a shot. But if you ain't in the same social class as that particular man, boom. Because even men, we don't think about it as much, but if we look at our tribe, they tend to be in the same social class as us, right? But that can get in, I'm starting to go in another direction. Let me get back on track. But that's the thing with women. A lot of guys they think they doing all this stuff, and it's just a question. A woman is going to like you for stuff that you ain't even thinking about, too. You know, you can't really try to get a woman. My favorite, and I've told this story before, it was a woman, I mean, she was gorgeous. You knew her back in the day, and, you know, if Instagram was around then, she would have got a big following just taking a regular picture and smiling. That's how she was. She was a roll out of bed beauty, right? And I thought she liked me because, you know, Ron was in his best shape, had my education, had my future, had all this stuff. You know, thought I might have been handsome to her, but she didn't care about all that stuff. And as far as my facial features, she actually half jokingly let me know. She said, yeah, we have a baby. My looks got to carry us through. And she said a couple things let her know she didn't think I was that physically attractive. But she liked me anyway because at the time I was coaching kids in soccer. And she knew that I always went to the store and bought food for my grandmother. But that was why she liked me. Because she was very family orientated. And see, that's the thing. A woman will like you according to her needs, according to what she values. And the thing is, you know what? You can't force it. The most you can do as a man is just present it. And not even consciously presented. Just, you know what, don't even try. Just say, look, this is who I am. See, one of the mistakes a lot of men make, they try to get a woman to like them. And people in general, they want somebody to like them. I'm like, man, I would say this. I've told a couple people this who let me know they weren't feeling me. And I said, all right. We just stay out of each other's way. Because I ain't going to try to get you to like. In fact, there was a woman one time, and she said, well, I want you to woo me. I'm like, please, you see what I got. You either like him or you don't. And I walked on. But really, most women, they just got to like you. But the only way you can do that is just be you. Be you. All right? And if no women are liking you for it, then maybe you need to check yourself. But just be you, because you don't know what that woman like. Seriously. Indeed, the men who get women throwing the pussy at them, if you notice, they kind of lazy about chasing women. They lazy as hell about it. I'm saying the women throwing it at them or the women coming around, because the women just see something they like. So that's it. It ain't that deep. So anyway, that's all I got for now, y'all. Get with y'all later. Peace and blessings.